And it looks like we are finally live. Not too late. Didn't have a whole lot to say pre-round since I've never seen either of these teams play, but it is the classic matchup of the Finns versus the Swedes. Couldn't really ask for a better rivalry. And immediately we're going to see a nice little A split over here. Was expecting to see either a B rush or kind of a default, see if these teams kind of feel each other out. But for now, a nice slow A split here. Let's see if we can see what's going on over by A halls. Smoke's going to come out, people are going to come right out squeaky. They're going to pile out there, get a couple headshots. Auto Director, you're failing me horribly here right now. 3 players immediately going to go down. And Plifa is going to get the 4th kill. That's going to leave everything up to poor Depsu here. Going to get a couple headshots. Nope, not going to get a single bullet landed on anybody there. Going to give ESEA the first round. 2 kills did go the way of Dynastic Esports, however, so that's going to give them a little bit of a opportunity to force buy. Looks like we've got, almost the classic round. P250, 2 Deagles, and a CZ. Let's see if they can make anything happen with this. And electing to go for head armor on 3 of their players, which is kind of interesting. I guess they saw the umps are going to come out here. Looks like there's going to be a nice little lurker over onto the A point. 4 players stacked over towards B. And Dynastic Esports with 3 players over there as well. Seems they've got a good read on this. They've got 1 player pushing over towards mid to keep an eye on that. 1 player on A. But they seem to think something's going on over towards mid or A, rotating 2 players over. Interestingly enough, they had the read right. And now they're going to be in horrible, horrible trouble. As ESEA is going to also, I was about to say they're going to go right into B and have like this golden opportunity, but instead they're rotating the bomb over towards mid. Finally get some eyesight on somebody as gets a nice 1-tap over to Nova. So that gives them a little bit of information, getting that first pick. Not sure if they saw that they had a force by that Deagle there, but nice Gobi over there onto Depsu by It's going to be Soup X. 1 pick goes down over by B, as the players are going to pile on in on there, get the bomb plant down, got sight on 1 more player, and looks like poor Dynastic Esports only going to do a little bit of damage and absolutely nothing to the economy, not taking out a single rifle or player down there. They've got a little bit of money, and God, I hope they don't force buy here. It would be a horrible mistake. Looks like they're just going to buy 1 flashbang and see if they can maybe get aggressive on this round. Yeah, just going to elect going a full eco here. Go and stack that A bomb site. I expect them to get aggressive, and yes, they do with that 1 flashbang. There we go, goes right in there, but Plifa with the triple spray down from the UMP, and then he goes down to his own player. That's a horrible mistake there. Anando, gotta look where you're spraying there, brother. And Oz gonna get the final kill. Can they get the bomb plant down for the extra money? No, they cannot. That's gonna bring us into the first rival round, though. Let's see exactly what they elect to go for on this setup. They had a good read last round, or the previous round before that. Dynastic really did have the right call. They just, something, maybe a sound cue kind of brought them away from it. So, anyways, looks like we're gonna have more of a default setup here. 1 player from ESEA on B, 1 at mid, drop the bomb. They're going to go feel out this A site over here. They've got some smokes out a little bit early. Maybe they're expecting a little bit of aggression from Dynastic Esports. But nothing happening quite so far as they both feel each other out. A lot of early smokes coming out from Dynastic as well. Want to get that nice aggression onto the B side. Oh, no! Plifa gets that quick little jiggle peek shot right out, just taking out Sniaksky. A lot of damage coming out onto the BB. They're going to Molotov 2-fold over here onto the A-bomb site. BB's got to really look out. 1 grenade could really take him down. Puts a little damage out onto Squeaky, but nothing is actually going to hit over there. And the reason? Going to get a nice headshot onto Cust. Oh wow, that was quite impressive. 1 flashbang absolutely turned the tides right there with all that damage done to the players. Managing to make it work. Someone creeping out over here onto mid. Gonna get taken out immediately. It's all down to Anando. It's gonna be 1v3 right now. Oh, he's gonna get the first on the reason. That's gonna leave the bomb site completely open for him. But does he know that it's cleared? Oh, he gets the one guy in the truck. He knows that he's got time to plant right now, so they're at least going to get a bomb plant out of this. He's got plenty of utility, can throw down a smoke, which he's going to do right now. And he knows where one player is. He's expecting the second to be over there near A. Here's the early shots, but can't quite turn around fast enough. That's going to give the first round, and the rifle round, all more importantly, to Dynastic Esport.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Now, Dynastic Esport did manage to save one of the ops from the B players over there in ESEA, so that's going to give them a little bit more of a advantage here. Not going to have to spend as much money, which really they needed to make happen since I think only two of their players survived that last round. But money is sitting pretty over there on ESEA. Plenty of utility, almost completely full, which is really lacking on Dynastic Esport's side. We've got a much more interesting, unique setup from them right now. Just going to put 3 towards mid. But no one is there keeping eyes on it right now. The Dynastic Gaming keeping pretty far back. Two players pushing up highway. Now one goes down to Nova. Nana's going to trade that out. Ooh, looks away just the wrong moment as Reason comes over from truck. Takes him out. It's going to leave 2v4 here for ESEA. Looks like they're going to elect to go over towards B since they know the opposite over there by truck. But he's going to get tagged up. I don't even know where that shot came from. That may have come, yeah, that came right through the wall. They saw that coming, but they did get the smoke down. They might have just enough time to get the bomb planted. As Oz going to keep an eye on this heaven. It's clearly Molotov's off right now. Looks like one of the Dynastic Esports players going for a very slow flank through, not really flank, but going through vents. And the other two players kind of waiting for him. They have 2 defusers, plenty of utility to get this done right. But they're taking their sweet time right now. But that's all they need to do as they come out and get that one headshot. Reliefmeister is going to take the trade out, but he's going to immediately go down to Dynastic BB. It's going to be 2 rounds in a row since the gun runs have started for Dynastic Gaming. Not too shabby. They're going to pick up that op, get the defusal, and go into the next round. And I think EQ might have to go into a force buy here. Nope, immediately 2 players buy up. I was curious. No, they had plenty of money. I don't have the money over there for the terrorist side, interestingly enough. I need to figure out what caused that. Right, into the 3rd round. This will definitely be an eco if EQ cannot pull this off. They've had decent setups. They just got really unlucky the previous round with the flashbang. But now look at this. Nova is getting a little aggressive there. Or no, 2 players getting really aggressive over on B. They've got a good read on this. Let's see if I can switch on over to them. They're going for a nice flank, and nobody is currently watching this from ESEA. 3 players out on the mid, 1 player still on top of box, and that is it. These players back here flanking are going to have all of the opportunity, and yes, they do. I just missed it, but Depsu went back there, got the one and done, and immediately fell back. One of his players was traded off, however. So let's throw this back onto Auto Director. They have 2 players over there back into Z, interestingly enough. But what are they going to do with that? They've got this giant flank going on the CTs, like a counter flank from the terrorist side. This is quite the interesting play. 1 player goes down, 2nd as well. Could not get the trade frag, and things are once again not looking good for ESEA. They look so dominant on those pistol rounds, too. Ooh, gets seasoned, but just can't get the shot off in time, and BB is on a tear these past 2 rounds. Let's see where he's standing at top of the leaderboard, 6-4 after going on a 3-round win streak for these rivals. Quite impressed with this play so far. But now it's going to see who can take the lead. I gotta say that it's going to be Dynastic with these 4 Deagles, or 5 Deagles I should say. But you never know. Counter-Strike has been in a whole different world lately. Just people losing horrible anti-ecos they should never lose. And force buying Deagle seems to be the new meta. Even on 2nd round, no armor, just force Deagles. We'll see what happens. Got a nice even spread. Looks like Plifa gets red right out of that smoke. A bit too aggressive going Stewie 2K. Nova's going to pick off a 2nd one, and Stioxy over on the B-ball side is going to take out 1. Depsu with a 2nd over there, leaving everything down to poor Reliefmeister. See if we can get any sort of damage done to the economy here on Dynastic Esports. They've got eyes on it. One over by default, one over by quad. He knows he's there. Why did he look away? Got a little bit of tagged out damage. One headshot on the BB. But it's not going to be enough. The op's going to come through and clean that up. Turn on X-ray. Thank you for that. I'm feeling a little stupid. I haven't done that in the first place. This is the first time I've ever done a practice cast for CSGO. Actually, well, I've done practice casts, but like half-heartedly. Just on my own, not stream. This is my first streamed one. But back to the action. We got a full stack onto the A bomb site, but Reason was playing way aggressive. Gets the first op shot. He even looks like, yeah, he collateraled Realifmeister, who got one in the leg right there. Realifmeister's going to elect to drop the bomb. Now they know there's a 5 stack over onto A, and he's going to go watch the flank. This is the first time we've seen them really pay attention to this. It took 2 or 3 rounds for them to figure this one out. However, this time, it does look like they're not going to be flanking, so it's good that he's learned off that one, but not going to play into it right now. Reason trying to get some cheeky wall bangs over there, and nearly gets it just a couple inches off. He would have had that. I think he's done enough shady shit today. Aw is going to go down as soon as he goes for that boost, and I don't even know what happened over there. Somehow BB got barbecued. I think that was over in the squeaky door area? It had to have been. iwku's going to come out here. Some shots being traded over on the A-bomb side. They're all clumped up. They're playing in the smoke. They're going to have to back off. Ooh, they don't elect to back off. They just run out there, guns ablaze, and Nova's going to take out iwku's. I thought they were going to wait for this third player to arrive, which he just did. It's going to be a 3-on-3. Make that 3-on-2 as it gets traded out 2-on-2. And Realifmeister is going to get the headshot followed up by Aw into Depsu, and they're going to take that bomb site quite handily for the mess that it looked like it was going to be, evening out the score again between these Finnish and Swedish players to 4-on-4. It's looking quite even right now. Dynastic Esports does have enough to get pretty much a full buy here. I think somebody dropped BB a weapon. They did indeed. Not quite looking hot on the utility, but it'll be enough for them. They look quite strong on it. And really, they've just been using their utility to be a little bit aggressive, which it looks like Snakes was. And that did not prove to be a better decision for him, as he was immediately taken out by iwku. Was sprayed through the door. I don't even think he could see him right there. Realifmeister going down to BB. Nova's going to hear him over there onto mid. Run out, take a couple pot shots, and the health looking really dire over here on iwku. Yep, he's going to get that cleanup kill over onto iwkuGaming. Some of these Swedish names are just not to be read by an English tongue. I feel so bad, I know I'm butchering it. But Depsu, all alone here, against 2 players. He's going to go down to Anando. They have so little HP, they need to get on this bomb site now and plant that bomb before any sort of nades come through. They're going to Molotov off heaven. He hears him over there and under. Rotating, and here comes the vent push. Very good little burst there by Anando. I don't know why Oz peeking this right now. He has no health. Why is he peeking that? He's going to go down to Nova, leaving Nando in a 1v2, but the bomb has been planted. There's only one defuser, and it just went down. It's a 1-on-1 right now versus an op with Reason. He taps it, but oh my god! I wish I was looking at his perspective right there. He tapped it and had just back turned to the player, and then just gets this amazing little flick shot. We're going to bring them into the lead right now. That was absolutely amazing right there. Great shot, and that was all down to Anando really not hitting the shot, so a slight mistake on his, but great reaction by Reason. Now, smart of iwkuGaming here, not going for the full force buy, just a couple riot squads, 2 armors, 1 head armor, Deagle, 2 Tech 9s, 2 P250s, just a little pistol force up. We'll see what it does for him, get a nice rush on. Where did that smoke come from? I do not know. That looked to be a smoke from Dynastic Esports, but it doesn't really matter. Snaxy's just going to bust at that UMP. They had a good read on the economy of iwkuGaming, and made it quite a nice chunk of money right there. Well, one player from Dynastic Esports did go down to Anando. They've got the A site all cleared up. It's going to be a 4v3 retake. However, iwkuGaming did not manage to pick up the weapon they dropped. And a lot of damage going to be put onto Anando right there. They're closing in right now. Ah! Amazing little headshot right there. It's not gonna. Is it going to be enough though? They know he's there now. They got the headshot. Did he pick up the weapon? He couldn't pick up the weapon in time. They did a little bit of damage to the economy of Dynastic Esports, which really, it's kind of close. They're just like one good round off of a force buy. If they clean that up, yeah, the money will not be looking good. So kept close, 6-4, 4 rounds on the terrorist side of cash. Not too bad for being only 10 rounds in. And they got enough money, and with that force buy, that very light force buy of the upgraded rifles, iwkuGaming is kind of back in this. Almost full utility, all AKs. They don't have the AWP, but they really haven't elected to play with the AWP on T-side for more than 1 or 2 rounds. So we'll see what it does for them. I'm going to go for the mid play again. This has worked out alright for them so far. I like their split push on the A a little bit better. Going to get the grenades out, the mollies out, kind of get those players out of the way. Molly is going to come into vents. Stop them from pushing there. Oz and Nova are going to trade out some damage real quick. Oz going to get the better of that. Nice shot over there by Reason with this op. He is looking better and better each round as he warms up. Beautiful little burst fire there by Plifa onto Depsu. And it's going to open up the B-bomb side a little bit. They know there's only one more player left in there. They're going to smoke off CT. Yep, immediately. Rotations are coming out already. Very beautiful headshot there by Anando. But it's going to get traded out by BB onto Plifa. So they know one player's coming from vents, they know one's coming from heaven. Vent player down, there goes BB. And they know where this last player is, they just have to be careful. Reason with this op, is he gonna elect to save it? He does have decent money left over for a full buy next round, even if he does die, but this is gonna be a fair chunk of money dropped. He has a good read on where the players are, he's gonna drop down. They hear him, they must hear him, goes for the flick shot, quick scope, but can't quite get it. A little too tense right there for Reason to pick that up. And actually, I thought they had a lot more money. They should have elected to save that op. Dynastic Esports, they are either going to have to go full eco or a light force buy. Maybe Nova drops everybody some P250s. Maybe a flashbang is going to come out here, and looks about right. One P250, looks like a 5.7, 2 5.7s, a Deagle, and a CZ. But Nova's going on full utility here. I'm curious what he's going to do with this. He's going to molly off the boost onto mid. He's going to throw out a little bit of smoke out, let somebody play in that smoke, but they were close enough to hear there's going to be an all-A push over here. And interestingly enough, not a single submachine gun over there on iwkuGaming. A quick little CZ headshot going to pop off, as well as BB going to get a headshot. Come on, auto director, do me a favor here and work with me. Missed all the action right there. But 3 players down for just a handful of pistols and utility, not too shabby. But Plifa, he knows what's going on. He knows Snacks. He's going to go for that flank once again. Not too bad. A lot of damage done. Someone had to drop over a rifle onto Realfmeister. So, economic damage done. Still tied rounds. They're going to go into a full eco right now. And then see if they can bounce back off of this. And these rounds are not impossible. Not at all. And it looks like they're going to go for a really aggressive med. Oh my god, through the wall. Plifa going to get a second shot on, third shot on. So much damage being dropped right now. Cannot get the 4th, but someone's going to clean it up for him as Anando takes out 2. Depsu's going to get at least 1 kill for Dynastic right now, but Plifa's going to pick up that op and put a bullet square in the chest at Depsu. That was an absolute beautiful round there by Anando. Like, absolutely great. I want to see him with the op some more. But it does look like Plifa is going to pick it up for him. Okay. It looks like either of these two are the main oppers, so we'll see what happens with that. I'm going to go watch him, see if he gets aggressive for this. Maybe it's a better spawn for it. Sort of assume, yep, he has the better spawn for it. He wants to get aggressive onto this B push. Let's see what he does. Oh, did he? We didn't even wing him. Just slightly too early with that shot, but Oz going to get it. Koost is going to frag somebody over there on mid, I think, with the Mag 10. I think that was a long-range headshot. Meanwhile, they're going to get this bomb plant absolutely for free. Oz going to nade up heaven. So you expect someone to be there. They've got somebody exchanging fire over there through the walls towards CT spawn and vents. But Realfmeister is playing this smart. He is keeping eyes on mid, but it does look like Dynastic Esports is going to elect to save on this one, which is quite the informed, educated decision. Maybe get some exit kills, but it does look like someone's hunting over here. Where is he? Which player is that? I thought that was Reliefmeister. Yeah, he's going hunting. They've got 2 players close, and no, eKoost found him. Or not eKoost, it's just ST, my bad. So only 2 rifles saved over. Looks like Snyoxy is going to go for a scout. I'd be interested to see what he does with that. Maybe gets aggressive onto A-halls again. We'll see. Very, very light utility. One player's even missing head armor, but that's not going to matter because these guys are all on AKs except for ST. Yeah, and Snoxy did get aggressive over on the B with that. We'll see if that pays off for him. But meanwhile, we've got 6 players coming in the mid, or sorry, 5 players coming in the mid. And Reliefmeister's going to get a nice little spray down. ST's going to follow up the damage on that with a nice little headshot. 1 player is left over on that B bomb site. And he just gets spotted out, turns at the wrong time. That may have been a little black bars action right there, because I could have definitely seen him on my screen, but we don't know what the players are actually saying. Plifa going to get another easy body shot on that Depsu, and I don't know why Snoxy's not even trying to save that. It was just a scout, but because that was the last round of the half, and I'm an idiot. I was so caught up in the action of that, did not even elect to remember the rounds. So these teams are going to swap over. 9-6 scoreline, not too shabby at all from EQ. And whether this is a T-sided or CT-sided map really depends on the team you are. And there seems different opinions all over the world. It seems over in the EU, this is much more of a T-sided map. It seems much more of a CT-sided map when you're watching the NA players play. But looks like the EU tradition of being T-sided definitely standing strong for these Swedish players. Really curious to see what kind of aggression comes out. I expect a little bit of aggression from their playstyle, having watched them on T-side. Looks like a minor light buy over from Dynastic Esports. Got the Tech 9, 1P250, 1 flashbang. They're going to just rush into B. Except they've got 2 players doing a little split over to A with the bomb. They're going to trade out 1 frag, trade out a second. Depsu's going to take out Plifa. It's going to leave the bomb site open, although they had not seen the bomb over there by iwkuGaming so until just this moment. So they hadn't elected to rotate over completely. Very smart of them. That's going to let A know that the bomb was over there on A before it even got planted. It's going to call in the rotation. Let's see if Anando and Reliefmeister can take back this bomb site in a 2v3. Just 1 body armor and USPs. Gets the first kill. Very nice. And 1 player is coming over from a highway right now, so they've got to be aware of this before they get caught and shot in the back. Going to go for the knife. What are you doing, BB? 4 HP left. He must have heard that. Maybe going to try to bait out some shots right now. He's going to tap it. Is he just going to try and hold it? He's going to get knifed in the. He's going to get knifed in the smoke by Depsu. That was an interesting play. He had to have heard the footsteps, and maybe the communications VoIP was just a little too loud. He couldn't hear that, but you could hear him jumping around, at least see him jumping around in the X-ray, so you have to imagine he had to hear it. But elects to go for just the smoke and insta-hold. Maybe he only had 4 HP, wasn't confident in his USB shot, but interesting decision. Anyways, looks like they're going to force buy Deagles, like I said last round. The force buying Deags on second round is just almost standard meta at this point. But Plifa picked up the scout. Looks like he's going to tag up Reason a little bit. Checking over to vents, but I think he wasn't confident that he didn't see players come out. But they're going to pile over there on the highway at this moment. UMP's in hand. One's going to go down. It's going to be an AK. He's going to swap out for that. Trade frags out here. These Deagles actually doing quite a bit of damage. Snaxy on 19 HP. Reason only on 50. Ananda's going to clean up. BB, it's going to be 3-on-3. Make that 2-on-3. iwkuGaming starting to fall apart here. 1 Deagle left. But there's just 1 bullet on 2 of those players could take them down. He just needs to hit. And he can get this. Whoa, my God. Beautiful 1 Deag headshot. Picks up the AK. He seems to know that Snyoxy's over there. Snyoxy very low health, but Depsu's going to come in. That little burst fire trade comes out. Going to bring them into the lead. Or not quite the lead. Nearly catching up to tie the game here by Dynastic. Looking much, much more stronger and more confident on this T side. Now they know it's going to be a full eco now, because that full eco. Oh, getting my tongue twistings going on. But they got 2 Mac 10s. Looking to make themselves a little bit of money here. Depsu, noticing nobody is over here except for maybe in heaven. Did you see that player in heaven? He did not. He's going to run right by that player. They had a full stack onto A, and he knows now they've got to be rotating into mid, and there they are for him. 1 headshot. Nice spray down, but couldn't quite transfer it in time. And Nova's going to come in there at the last second, clean up the last 2 kills, and get himself a nice bit of pocket change. But now we should be able to see a halfway decent buy onto iwkuGaming. iwkuGaming. Really, who knows? Their clan name is I Will Kill You. So I'm going with Iku. Tied rounds here, 9-9. Mostly decent buy on Iku. Lacking a little bit of utility on 2 players. A little light on 3 more, but it could be enough. They're electing to throw them a little bit early. Looks like there's going to be a full A execute here. No one's watching mid or the flank, so interesting. Instead of going for 1 player on Squeaky, they're going to throw 3 players out mid. And they don't know where anyone is. Tags up a little bit of damage there onto Depsu in the flank. But they're pushing up highway at this very moment. They're going to Molotov off the quad box. 1 player coming out A Halls, gets the player onto forklift. Take out quad box, take out 1 more onto highway. That's going to leave 2v3 retake as he runs to the fire, and it looks like Relicmeister and are planning on going for this retake. And damn, do they have a good chance of that headshot. Nova's going to go down. Relicmeister seems to know where the other player is. He's going to smoke that off. They're going to smoke off A Halls as well, it looks like. Ooh, Reason just misses that op shop. The bomb is down. They do not have a diffuser, so they're going to have to get on this amazingly quick. But Reason is in a good spot. Oh, no, that's not Reason on the op. That's not Reason in A Halls. Oh, BBQ is going to come out here, pop a Relicmeister in the head. Oz going to try and trade that one out, but Reason is going to get a nice no-scope edge shot, it looked like. Oh. I've got to get a hold of this auto director if I want to keep this going for the excitement. Like, I just can't switch fast enough with my auto director in order to see the stuff coming out. But that is going to put iwkuGaming back onto another minor force by 3 P250s, 2 body armor, kind of so light. I don't even know why they're going to do it. Doesn't even look like they're setting up for an aggressive push. Just going to put 1 player over there into Halls, or Checkers, I should say, and he's going to go down immediately. Anando getting traded out here. 1 more player going down at mid. He has the drop on 1 player, but he can't get enough damage out. Takes him down to 3 HP. 1 more player down to 6 HP, and so much damage done, but cannot get the kills. So just all of the money in the world right now for Dynastic Esports. They are looking like they're going to run away with this. But as I say that, new strategy comes out from iwkuGaming. Double op setup. 3M4's light utility, but it might just be enough. Let's see if Iku has a good spawn here. I'm assuming, no, he's going to go on over to, if he gets aggressive with this, that would be just absolutely foolish. He's going to give himself a nice, safe setup, smoke that off early, as if he expects some aggression. Maybe a quick A hit from Dynastic. Iku, or sorry, ST, getting the first shot right off. That's going to slow them down a little bit. And the second, he's holding this all by his lonesome. He sees the shadow, misses the shot though. He's completely blind. Gets a 3rd shot. How did they not kill him? And he's on his way towards the, well, was on his way towards the ace, but looks like Relicmeister did pick up 1 of those. A lot of damage over here by Sniaksky, and Yando's going to finish him off. That's going to give iwkuGaming their first win on the CT side. Looking highly competitive. They did pick up a 3rd op though. What is this? You see this every now and then as a joke from some CT sides in NA, but this is interesting here. I guess 1B, 1A, 1 mid. Let's see what SE's going to do with this. He's got the mid spawn, but it does look like Dynastic Esports is going to go for that B push. All 5 players rushing over to B. 1's going to go down immediately by Plifa. And here they go, peeking in there. Nova's going to take off Plifa. They're going to smoke off. So you can't even get the smoke out before CT. Relicmeister doing some major work here. Just getting a 3rd kill. Oh, Relicmeister looking amazing. That was a 4th kill to finish off the round. Absolutely beautiful. Maybe that one round, all they needed was a one round, give them a little bit of confidence in the Ralphmeister. Starting to do work. 17 kills, and you know, everything's looking pretty much even for the kills over there on ESEA except for 9 on ST, who's really just kind of been playing the primary opera role. And just starting to wake up in this. But let's see what the terrorist side is doing now. It's kind of like a default, sending 3 players over there towards A to feel that out, make some noise, drop the bomb over there by white box, or sorry, boost box. 1 player over towards B, feeling that one out. And where's the 4th player? Okay, minimap was confusing there for a little bit. Defsu going to get slightly chunked from a grenade in the squeaky. Trading a little bit of fire here. Only on Deagles, 3 of them with body armor, 1 head armor. And I think they only had like 1 smoke, they threw it a little bit early. Snyaxi's going to come out here, he's going to clean up damage on Anando, but he's going to go down immediately. Bomb is being planted though, they're going to have at least time for that. And Nova and BB with this op and Deagle, that's going to make that just an op. And Plifa waking up indeed as he gets that beautiful little through-the-wall body shot. It's going to take him out. The molly came in a little bit late. May have wanted to save that, but looks like iwkuGaming going to pick up that second op again. Throw that over to Plifa and ST. The match is paused. Now, who paused this? I can't see who paused this, but I'm guessing that it might be a tactical pause from Dynastic, unless somebody's having some ping issues, but everything looks okay here on the scoreboard. I'm taking a look at the scoreboard because I had looked at EQ's frags and everything else looks about even. Nova doing a lot of work over there. 20-16. Not too shabby, but this has been a really even match. I'm glad I chose this one. I had a whole list of games ready to go live at about 11 a.m. I'm like, which one do I want to do? But when I saw the Swedish versus Finnish roster, I knew this would be good. Both teams had semi-decent records. Looks like freeze time has been canceled. They're going to go live here again. I'm kind of curious. Maybe they just felt that last round should have worked out for them. Wanted to know what was going on. Wanted to switch something up there by Dynastic. I'm curious. Does he have the spawn for this? He does not. I love watching Reason with this op. When he gets aggressive, he does some work. And this is only ESEA Open. I'm kind of wondering where these guys are going to go on from here on out. Reason, there he goes. Gets that first pick. That's going to give player advantage over to Dynastic Esports. They've got nice split up. 1 watching mid, 1 watching B. Dynastic going to throw down the bomb in case. I'm guessing that's Plifa is over there on A site. They're going to like to grab the bomb, make their way back to mid. Got some Reason's going to try and peek this white box. Nope. Steady Lex. Give the bomb over to a buddy. And he's going to take this peek. It is smoked off for now. 1 player on B site, 1 over there in checkers. Looks like he's been boosted up into vent. They've still got 1 player mid. Oh, vent player just died at Depsu. That's going to let them know that there's probably only going to be 1 more player over here on B. Is going to get a frag trade out there on mid, which we're completely missing these actions. T-Toys in chat, if anyone was actually watching this. And Iku's going to bring it into a 1v2 here. He's got to go in here with just an op. With this utility, I'd opt to save it. No pun intended. Oh, he does have a molly, though. He's going to be able to push him out, but he misses the shot. It looks like he just legged him, and that's not going to be enough. ST, with this HP, you cannot stay here. Unless you were trying to get these players to die with you, you just take this op and save it into the next round. You've got 7 health. So you're just going to try and make them die with him? What is he doing here? What? Okay. I felt myself going a little bit barred off right there. Just in absolute shock on that decision. I mean, while they do have the money to buy back into it, and even if they lose this, it's still not worth it. You save that up, you go in the next round, you have your utility. Maybe some calls had gone out that they had really low health, that's why he went to peek in there with the pistol, and he knew he legged him, but it did so little damage. I don't think it was worth the risk. Anyway, on to the next round here. Looks like we're having a nice stack up on the mid, but Plifa is going to get that shot on that Nova, their top fragger over there on Dynastic Esports. Reason with his op still, trying to trade that back out, bring this into even numbers. Meanwhile, we do have 2 players flanking over there from the B site, and once again, Plifa seemed to be the only one who's watching this last. Oh, Plifa's on this side. He's like, you're going to flank us, we're going to flank you. Looks like Realifmeister is going to get some kills over there on the A-bomb side. It's going to get traded out immediately on Anando. SE with a quick headshot. He had it lined up. He's just going to pull the trigger fast enough. Oz going to get the follow-up frag on that. And ESEA going to survive with 3 players and pick up a second op from Reason there. So it looks like that timeout really has not done a lot for Dynastic. I think they can feel this one slipping away from them. And I think they're going to be on to a bit of a force buy here, or they're going to like to save. Nope, looks like they're going to go Tech 9 armor. Not a bad decision. They have enough money where even if they just get a couple kills here, they could go with some basic AK as light utility. And I'm guessing a B rush? Yes, it's going to be a B rush. Nova's right at the head of the pack. Oz going to call this out. They've got a nice 2-stack over there. Oz going to get the first one, immediately traded out. BB's going to get a nice kill after that. Plifa was close enough over there by Heaven. Misses the shot again. Plifa, you can't miss those shots. You really got to hit those, man. Molotov's going to come out. Gets the wall bang through there. The Molotov's going to follow up on Cake out Snyaxi right before he gets the plant off. Plifa misses another shot, but ST is going to pick that up. 2 ops over here, raining out bullets. Finally 1 hits. Let's see if Nova can do anything with this. He picks up a rifle, gets 2 spray down, and I cannot get the camera to switch fast enough to see Anyando take him out with just 13 HP. That was almost the god tier save by Nova, who has been really carrying the team over to Dynastic Esports. That was just good play. I actually thought he was going to run over there and try and pick up the bomb, get a plant, get some money, but just picks up the M4 and does some work really quickly. Absolutely impressive play right there. Didn't quite work out, but still impressive nonetheless. And as I said before, just getting a couple kills over there by Dynastic Esports allowed them to get some AKs, light utility. Reason only on that Tech 9 though. And I think they have a good read on this, or they just couldn't afford it because Oz over there on the UMP. Realifmeister trying to see if someone's going to get aggressive up there like Reason has been on that box. Spots 1 player to drop down, 1 more player peeked out. He doesn't know that though. He's going to get traded out immediately by Nova. So now is the point where you ask yourself, Dynastic, where do you think they're stacked? It looks like they're going over towards Highway. Going to get 1 kill over there. That's going to leave ST all alone. BB got that 1 shot, did a bit of damage on him. Oz actually over there as well. Turns around, tries to get the flick shot, but cannot do it. Depths is going to take him out. It's going to leave everything up to Plifa, who I would imagine in this state you save again. They do have very light money. That's why someone was rocking the ump and light utility. But as we've seen from Plifa, he doesn't like to save these ops. He's going to go in there. He's going to pick up an M4. This is going to have a much better chance than some of these players have been tagged down. Nova on 12 HP, Depsu on 60, and I didn't even see where he got shot from. Oh, it looks like the player was over there on Truck. Didn't check the corner, and that led to his death. And now, 14-13, is iwkuGaming going to force up here? Or are they going to play for overtime, or are they just going to be smart, let them get that 14th round and try and end it then? And it does look like just 1 player is going to buy up a P250, and they're going to do a nice little B rush. Meanwhile, you've got this yin-yang effect of 1 team going A and 1 team going B. They're going to realize that nobody is here, and so are the terrorist players. As they rush in here, throw out some Molotovs, do the anti-eco strats. Horrible NA molly right there. But when we go back, Depsu was the only player mid, so he could have caught out these rotates really early. But it does look like the players are starting to run up Highway here, throwing out some bullets into the smoke. Smoke's coming back on the Highway from the other team. Depsu going to get a double spray down through the smoke. It's going to move 2 players versus 5 with nothing but USPs. A nice little hug face tap in the smoke there onto Depsu and ST. Ananda's going to get 1, but now it's all down to ST. Players lightly tagged up on 1 or 2 of the Dynastic Esports players, but they're going to get that headshot really early. Bringing this to 14-14. Quite the match I picked right here. Last time we did one of these practice casts, it was all one-sided, complete roll. Didn't even know what to say in some cases, but here, you cannot ask for it to get much closer. Did somebody drop ST a rifle? That's the main question I have here. Nobody did. ST's going to be all alone with that little 5.7. light utility all around on gaming. It's smart of them to go on the eco. I thought they would have actually had more money. They needed to get a few more picks, or actually just a couple more picks at all. But anyway, meanwhile, Nova is going to be doing work here towards mid. I didn't see them getting aggressive on the mini-map, but Nova's boost up in that shot got quick headshot and a burst fire follow-up on Relifmeister and Plifa. But still, they don't know where the rest of these players are. Looks like one of the players is electing to rotate over towards B, since that's where I would go if I got 2 picks on mid. But it does look like Dynastic is going to opt to move towards that A site. Spotted out Nova at mid. We've got 2 players over here moving towards Squeaky Door. And it's going to leave I believe. If I can find him here. No, Nando. Over here, he has 1 player boosted though, gonna get 1 kill. Could not quite get the follow-up, and you've got to save this rifle. You do not have the money, you do not have full round loss bonus, you have to save this rifle, and that must have been yelled to him by his teammates, because shortly after I start criticizing, he moves back. It's gonna bring Dynastic Esports onto the 15th round. I'm curious if they're gonna go hunting at this point. They saw him there at truck, and it does look like the players over on Dynastic Esports just kind of all huddled up around the bomb, maybe scared of a ninja defuse or something like that, but I would have hunted this down immediately. Nova is going to make an attempt at it right now, but I think it's a bit too late. So, match point here for Dynastic Esports. They have been just running away at this round at some points. ESEA had a nice little 2-round streak once, 3-round streak before that, but this half has been all Dynastic Esports. Which is good, because they were looking pretty bad on their CT side, but this map, once again, is T-sided, and their buy looks absolutely awful. 2 5.7s, 2 UMPs, 1 M4, light utility, which is getting thrown right out the gates. It looks like they're playing a little bit aggressive up here on the mid. So I'm trying to find him, and yep, immediately Nova's going to take 1 down. Anyando can't get the headshot. It's going to be 2 HP onto Nova. And that could be everything said and done here for ESEA. He is going to get the follow-up damage. Kobe, that poor Nova guy there. But in the meantime, players rotating over towards B from mid. No, they might have read this wrong. ESEA might actually be able to make this work. No, as I speak, the Caster's Curse comes out. Oz going to go down from that AK spray. Riflemaster's going to trade it up, but it's all down to Plifa right now. Gets the 1, switches out to the AK, knows where the other 2 players are. Only 10 bullets left on the clip, and he's going to go down to Reason, the final op shot. That was quite the good game. I'm actually quite happy I chose that one. Dynastic Gaming, the Finns, going to pull it out versus ESEA, 16-14. In the meantime, I'm going to see if there's one more that